I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. 'Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you.
Well, hello friends. Good morning, at least where I am right now. And welcome to a little spend the morning with me vlog. I plan on having a very chill, relaxed, cozy morning, and I thought I would vlog it and take you all along with me. I haven't had any coffee yet, so apologies if this intro is a little low energy or doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, my plan for this morning is to just have a very chill and slow morning, drink my coffee, do some reading. I also haven't set up my reading journal for May yet, which is fine because I really haven't done much reading yet this month, so I haven't really needed it. But I would like to set that up so it's ready to go for when I do start reading, which will hopefully be today. I haven't done a whole lot of reading in May, like I said, so I would like to change that this morning and also do some journaling for my reading journal and probably do some skincare. I definitely need to get back on my skincare game and just start doing that more often. So yeah, I just want to have a very relaxed morning, and I thought it'd be fun to vlog that and share that, and hopefully this can be a reminder for you all to take some time for yourself as well, take some time to take care of yourself, your mental health and all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello, good morning, or I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed that you're watching this in the morning, but it's morning for me. But welcome to a new vlog regardless, and hopefully this will be a nice cozy day, a nice cozy morning that we can spend together. Okay, I have changed basically just into different comfy clothes. I'm still wearing biker shorts and just a loose t-shirt, and I also have brushed my teeth, put in my contacts, and now 'tis time to do my skincare routine. So I'm going to talk through that a little bit while I do it. Definitely do not do my skincare routine every morning / even every day. I've definitely fallen out of the habit of doing my skincare routine, which is kind of a bummer because obviously like it's good to take care of your skin, but also it just makes me feel so much better when I do it. It definitely is like a self-care type of thing for me, and I've definitely fallen out of the habit within the past year. I think a year into the panini, my mental health just went, yeah, no thanks. And I just fell out of the habit of doing it, and I've really struggled to kind of get back into doing it over the past year just because so many things last year just kind of kept happening, and now this year I'm like, okay, I need to start taking care of myself again, even in like the smallest of ways, which is like doing my skincare. So I'm gonna do it this morning, and I will talk through the kind of products that I use. I am by my fridge right now, my skincare fridge that's not turned on, by the way. It's actually, I don't know if it's broken or if I just need to like clean it out, but it's off. So there's things in here that would not be in here if it was on, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna grab what I want and we will head into the bathroom to do my routine. Okay, first step, putting my hair up. Definitely need to get my hair out of the way. Super cute. Okay, next I'm going to cleanse. I'm going to use the Wash It Out Gel Cleanser from the brand Versed. I don't always cleanse in the morning. Sometimes I'll just like use water to wash my face. It kind of depends. But because I haven't been taking care of my skin that well lately, and also yesterday I did wear makeup and did not properly cleanse my face, I am going to cleanse this morning, and I really like this brand. I feel like for someone who doesn't do a lot of like skincare makeup videos on her channel, just kind of talks about it occasionally, I feel like I've talked about this brand a lot. Alright, face is now cleansed and also a bit red. I am the type of person, like if I just like barely touch my skin, it gets all red. So it's super cute. Okay, and next I'm going to go in with an eye cream, which you may be thinking, aren't you a little young to be using an eye cream? Perhaps, but I feel like if I start now, in the future, it will be, you know, beneficial for me that I started so early, if that makes sense. So I'm using the First Aid Beauty Hydrating Eye Cream, and I don't actually use anything from this brand anymore, or like actively buy from this brand. This is something that I had before they no longer were cruelty free, so now I'm just kind of trying to use it up. But if anyone has any eye cream recommendations, let a girl know. And then normally I just kind of let everything like sink in and let my face like completely dry from when I cleansed and everything, because the next step is going in with my moisturizer / SPF. So this is the Acure Seriously Soothing SPF Day Cream, and I don't love this. Like, it is fine, like it gets the job done, but I find that it leaves a white cast on me, which is concerning because I'm so pale. If you had even the slightest bit of a deeper complexion than me, it would definitely leave a very obvious white cast. And also, like, when I do put it on my face, it like clings to certain like any like dry patches that I have, and it makes it very difficult to like spread it evenly. So I don't love it. I've kind of found a good way to somewhat get it to spread around evenly and sink in, and one of the things is making sure my face is completely dry, because that makes a big difference. And then I just put some on my finger, and then I kind of just spread it around on my hands and then go in and put it on my face. Yeah, you probably can't even tell on this camera, but it definitely just like clings to certain spots on my face, and I don't know why. And I feel like that method makes it happen like the least amount, but it still always happens. I don't know if that's just like a normal thing for an SPF, but I feel not, because I've used sunscreen on my face my whole life. That's just like specifically like a moisturizing one. So I don't know. If any of you have also any SPF recommendations, also let me know. Once it kind of sinks into, it kind of goes away, but yeah, I don't love it. So yeah, that is my morning skincare routine. My hair looks very questionable. It is almost a hair wash day, so let us ignore the hair. But yeah, I definitely like change it up each morning, kind of just depending on what my skin needs / wants. Sometimes I, like I said, don't use a cleanser. Sometimes I just kind of use like a face cloth and water and then moisturize, and that's it. It kind of just depends. But that is today's morning skincare routine. And now I think I'm going to do some beep booping on my laptop. I haven't replied to comments from my video that went up yesterday, so I would like to do that. Also, maybe I'll do this before I get on my computer for today. I want to take my April wrap-up picture for my Bookstagram for my Instagram, because it's now like the 6th of May. We're almost a week into the month, and I have yet to post my April wrap-up picture on my Instagram, so I'm gonna do that. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I believe my handle is _Love_Lisa. I love how I don't know my own Instagram handle. It's linked in the description. So I think I'm gonna do that. I need to collect the books that I read and find a place to take a picture. I feel like sometimes Bookstagram is so hard. I just sometimes don't have the inspo for like what pictures to take and where and how to like show the books, but we'll figure it out. Right, I've started setting up my reading journal, but I'm not completely done. I think I'm going to take a break though and do some reading because I started one of my like anticipated releases of the whole year. I'm so excited for this book. It's Four Aunties and a Wedding by Jessie Q. Sutanto. This is the sequel to Dial-A for Aunties, which I read last year and really loved. I was very surprised by it. I just wasn't expecting it to be as fun and just like enjoy it as much as I did. And I feel like I've talked about that book so much on my channel. I really enjoyed it. So I am really looking forward to the sequel, and that came out I think a few weeks ago now at this point, and I haven't seen that many reviews of it yet, but the couple that I have seen have been really good, and I even saw one review that said that they liked it more than the first one, so that's really exciting. I definitely was a bit nervous going into the sequel just because I didn't know if it was gonna have the same like impact on me, because a part of why I loved Dial-A for Auntie so much is because I had no idea what to expect with that book, and now with this book it's a sequel. I kind of know like the general like idea and the general tone, how it's more of like a rom-com with some very like silly and more serious things thrown in, but like it's basically just like a rom-com, and I'm excited knowing that people are still liking the sequel, so that makes me a little less scared. I've only read like a chapter. I think I read a chapter this morning, so I think I'm going to take a break from doing some journaling and do some reading, and that will probably like close out this vlog because it's almost lunchtime. It's almost the afternoon, so this morning is almost done, but I definitely want to fit in some reading and get a little bit more of that book read this morning. Okay, I'm getting hungry for lunch. It is now officially not the morning anymore, so I think that means it's time for me to wrap up this vlog, but I did want to give some thoughts on what I was currently reading and just talk about all of the books I'm currently reading really quick. So I did this morning start Four Aunties and a Wedding, which I was just talking about. I read just a couple of chapters just now, and I only just started it, like I said, so I'm not super far, but I'm already loving it. I love the aunties and the humor. It's just so fun to read. Like right from the start, you're instantly thrown back in with these characters and their relationship and the complications, but also how funny and loving these aunties all are. And it's just so much fun. I'm so excited to see where this particular sequel goes. But other than Dial-A for Aunties, I'm also currently reading a few other things as well. So I did start reading Fire by Kristin Cashore a few days ago. I had a feeling I was going to start this and then some of my holds through my library were going to come in, which is exactly what happened. So I did start this, but I only got to page 16. So not very far, and I feel like I'm going to put this on hold so that I can kind of That's a Saboteur. She blurbed it? Hello, why didn't I know that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this on hold, read the other things that I have through my library and everything, and then go back to this and then like marathon the rest of the series. I think that that might be fun. And if Saboteur says it's good, it must be good. So yeah, currently reading this and will continue on reading this after I finish some of the other books I'm reading. I'm also currently listening to the audiobook for House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. And I'm reading this for a specific reading vlog, so not going to talk about my thoughts here, but I did like just recently start it, so I'm not that far into it. I don't really have that many thoughts anyways. So yeah, I think that's it that I'm currently reading. I know my hold on From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout came in this morning, so I'm probably going to be reading that soon as well. And yeah, I'm really excited to be reading all the things. I feel like I took a little bit of a break from reading and now I'm ready to consume all of the books. But yeah, that's a little update on everything I'm currently reading. And I think that that's going to be it for this vlog. I think I'm going to go up and make myself some lunch because I am quite hungry. But I hope you enjoyed this little like morning with me type of vlog. I'd love to do more just like very chill like daily vlog type of things, like self-care. I've done before. I've done like a self-care day or like mornings like this where I'm very like relaxed and chilled and just doing kind of a lot of things that I really love. Vlogging that, I don't know. I'd love to know if you'd want to see kind of more of these types of videos. But I think that's going to be it for this vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.